Good morning, Adam. I guess it's just the two of us this morning. I thought I started it at like 9, and I don't know what happened. But I sent the link out to everybody. So I guess it's just the two of us. Let me see. Yeah. Did you get the link I sent you? Because if you got it, everybody else should have. Did you get the link, Adam? Okay. um, yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I sent it. Yeah. Yeah, I sent the hangout. Oh well. We shall see. Oh, you got a gift but not a did you not get the you didn't get the hangout? That might be. Let me try it again. Since you're in here, yeah, check to see if you got it. Oh. Okay, so Tracy is just now seeing it. Let me see. So Gianna got hers, Kimmy, Derek. Let me make sure I sent Derek one. Yeah, okay. Come on, Tracy. Okay. Then it's out there. So I would just wait until my peeps come in. But until then, okay, everybody, let me see what's going on. Oh, that's all right, Adam. Tracy has just saw it, so Tracy is probably just getting up and about. Good morning, Mama.
Good morning.
Let me move my coffee. Me and Casey's supposed to clean today. He's supposed to fix it where I can do my stuff in there. As far as, I just need those kind of lights in there because I can't see well in there.
It hadn't been long since she's went out.
Keeping the glass. You know, here we go, Adam, the morning talk. Sure enough, coffee talk, and have the dogs been out? Adam said, good morning, Mama. He's the only one on. Nobody's on. My peeps ain't on yet.
Goodness. Been sleeping in.
They must be. But at least Adam saw the hangout thingy.
Yeah.
So, and Tracy saw it, but I just want to make sure it was working. He hears me.
Well, YouTube has been.
Yeah, because I set it up for, I think 9 is what I put. And I thought, well, if I could do what I had to do until like 8:30 and people come in the panel. And next thing I know, it showed that I was already live. So you're right.
Well,
and I'm
yesterday, Kimmy, I kept getting a notification that Kimmy was on. And I went to look, it said video not available.
Yeah.
She tried 3 different times before she finally got on.
But go ahead and let her out, but be careful. For anybody that comes across this, later. Oh, okay. Tracy just woke up. That's all right, Tracy. That's okay. This is my morning. This is how things go. And this is just how we do things. Adam, I swear, I almost just slept in this morning because I almost slept in. And I didn't because I thought, what if I sleep in and Kimmy's out there? So see, what if I slept in? You would have been out there looking. So I don't know where Derek is. I know he's got a full plate this today with it being Monday, but I don't know where he's at. I know. She might wake up and then come on singing. Hush. Now I don't know where Derek is because I have my jar for Derek. I shook it at Casey yesterday. He said, what are you shaking that for? And I told him, oh, I hate when you have to do labs and have to be there so early and you can't drink anything, you can't eat anything. Are they checking you diabetes? Is that why they wanted your lab work so early, Adam? I hope you guys can hear. I hope you can hear that. Mama whistling. That woman could whistle so loud. I used to have to hold my ear. She'd whistle so loud. She used to whistle because when the boys were little, the boys would be able to go, I screwed up your information. But my mom used to let her three boys, they're like a year apart, go and play in the woods. Like at the end of our road is a dead end and it goes into the road. Ah, um, I've had that done so many times, Adam, because of like my lap band and stuff like that. Move, Bailey. I was about to tell him how you.
Here's Granny.
No, Mom looks like Granny off the Beverly Hillbillies. Bailey, get down.
That's
I
what
heard.
Derek said.
Yeah, I heard Derek yesterday.
Oh Lord, he's a card.
But yeah, my mom would let the boys go to the end of the road where the woods were, and then it goes on down to the isn't it the Chattahoochee, Mama?
Yeah.
The Chattahoochee River is like, oh my goodness. I could walk it in like 2 minutes, just get right down there.
It's not but 300 yards.
300 yards to the Chattahoochee. So she would whistle for the boys, and it would be that high pitched whistle, and they'd know it was time to come home. Tracy was just waking up.
We're gonna have to give her a wake up call.
Well, see, Mama looks much prettier than Granny. There's my Tracy.
Good morning. I just woke up.
You know, I almost slept in.
I'm gonna start giving you a wake up call, girl.
You might have to, Mama.
But you see who's kept me company this morning?
I see.
Not me.
You're so beautiful, Mama.
You're so beautiful.
Oh goodness. Girl, put your glasses on.
They're on.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too.
I swear, Tracy, I thought, well, what if I don't come on, then somebody might be looking for me. Usually when I wake up, I have Adam and Derek and you.
Waiting at the bit.
Yeah. Oh, Adam said, good morning, sleepyhead, to you, Tracy.
Yeah, I'm looking for the live. So I can pop a chat out, but where are we?
We are over there.
Over and back. Oh my goodness, my voice even sounds like I just woke up. I did. I no lie. Flipping hustler, borderline, where are you?
And see, you should have like a notification.
I know, and I don't. There you are. It doesn't even say you're live.
Oh, wait. Well, see, Adam sees it's live. I see it's live.
All right.
On my phone.
I see it now. I see it now. All right, I just got to pop the chat out.
I got so noisy this morning.
That wasn't knowing me.
Oh, but I did. Tracy, I just was like, oh my gosh, I want to get up this early.
Whew. Yeah, I was like, holy moly. There we go. Whew. Takes me a minute, but well, good morning, Adam. Good morning, Adam. I hope you're feeling better, Adam. I've been praying for you, Adam.
I'm sick.
Adam almost said, are you sick?
He wasn't feeling 100% this last week, so, and it says he was at the lab at 6:40, so something.
You did a good job though, Adam. Yesterday I watched I was in there watching since YouTube was crazy yesterday. I did watch the interviews. Gianna sent me, told me about it, and then I couldn't find it. It kept showing it was unavailable, and then Gianna told me that they had to do it on Sandy's channel.
Oh, really? I found it on, well, I watched it on Adam's channel, and he did a great job with Sandy, and she did keep herself
Hey,
pretty
Misha.
family friendly. Good morning, Misha Renee. Good morning, Misha Renee.
Misha, she really just woke up. I mean, literally.
Yeah, how do you even do that? I even just threw a sweatshirt on. I don't even have clothes on.
Good morning, my Tracy. I'm singing to Tracy. But no, there was supposed to be like, it was Gianna and Adam. There was where they showed the 5 pieces of jewelry on Jewelry Nurse Tracy.
Oh.
And they couldn't do it on hers. They tried and they tried, but on the East Coast, YouTube was messed up.
Yeah, I saw that. Everybody was saying, "What's wrong with YouTube?" And I would,
Yeah, so Misha, I'm thinking of you, Misha. Gianna sent me something, and then she said, "I'm going to be on Jewelry Nurse today." Well, then I kept looking for it, and then she sent back. She said, "We're having to do it from Sandy's." So that's how I found it. So Sandy, Adam was on Sandy's channel, but being interviewed by
Jewelry Nurse.
Jewelry Nurse.
I'll have to watch that. Where has this casserole been?
Oh, she was on too.
Was she? Okay.
Yeah, she was on too. She was kind of interviewing too.
I've been missing her.
Wait, what? You can blame me for whatever, darling. Okay, I'll remember that.
Brewing coffee now. Oh, Misha, you got to get that coffee in you.
And coffee doesn't just wake me up like that. But anyway, Gianna did a very good interview, and Adam did a wonderful interview. I mean, they did a good job. Good morning, Darlene B.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Oh. Yeah, I did see that, Adam, that you posted that YouTube was down on your Facebook. I did see that.
Who just started a new job, Adam?
Oh, must be Princess Casserole started a new job. That might be why she's been missing a little bit. But her husband, Jimmy, is so funny when he gets on her jewelry jar unjarrings. They are just so hilarious together.
Yeah, Casey loves her husband.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, my hair just
like watching her husband better than her. I mean, that sounds terrible because I love her too, but
oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell Casey. Casey has told her before. I just watched you for your husband. Oh my gosh, you guys!
I love when she finds a cat in a jewelry jar, and all of a sudden you'll see Jimmy's hand coming in and just whoop, sneaking it out.
He is.
Yeah, Darlene B, I don't know. It is a miracle. The sleep that I have had in the last few weeks since I started taking this medication has just been amazing. Like, I actually feel tired at night and I sleep all night. And when I wake up, I feel refreshed. That is just a miracle in itself.
Well, I tell Kevin to make sure I'm up and awake before he leaves. If not, then I don't know if he's fed the dogs or. Yes, wake him up. Wake Derek up. But Derek's been tired. Me and him talked about that during the race thing. Tracy, couldn't you tell how tired he was?
Yes, I could. And he was out with the boys this weekend, sourcing. I gave him a little grief about giving Kyle such a hard time driving.
I'm locking on you until I take my meds.
All right. It has been. Oh, here comes our new doggy. Come here, Piper. Come here, Piper. Come here, Piper. Look at Piper. Look at Piper. Look at Piper.
Oh, look. Hey, Piper.
Look at Piper. Everybody wants to say hi. Okay, go outside. Go with Piper. That's actually Jimmy's dog, and she's gonna go with Jimmy when Jimmy's house gets here. She'll be moving with Jimmy because she's actually Jimmy's doggy, but she's really she's a sweet, sweet girl. Yes, and her name is Piper. She's just precious. She doesn't make a lot of noise. She doesn't make a lot of fuss. Good baby.
That's how. Oh, okay, you guys. I'm stretching that arm out. That's my exercise this morning.
Yeah.
You look.
You're gonna hear some crazy chomping in a second because that girl can chow down her entire breakfast in about 2.2 seconds flat. But
No.
you've got to feed her. She's so thin. She's been at the shelter. She's so thin.
Oh.
She just really he wants to make sure, of course, that the weight that gets put on her properly, but she's just so thin right now. It's just almost sad she's so thin.
I know our outside dog, Tiger. He's a little thin right now, but I need to go get his flea medicine because usually if he gets fleas, he starts all that scratching, but he starts shedding too. He is lab boxer mix, so his hair is not fluffy anyway. I mean, it's kind of in between. It's not fluffy, but he's got plenty of it.
Yeah.
And so when he starts like shedding, he looks like he's unhealthy.
But Misha, if I can tell you guys the little story. Jimmy, my son, works as a police officer part of the time, and they went on a call where someone had committed suicide, and this dog was at the house, and Jimmy and the dog kind of bonded during the call while they were waiting for the medical examiner and all of that stuff coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And the dog was being so calm, he thought, wow, what a good dog. So somebody had a leash in their car, and he took the dog out for a little walk, and they kind of bonded a little bit. And then when she just came available this last week for adoption, all of his buddies from the police department were texting him saying, hey, did you see who's up for adoption? Hey, did you see who's up for adoption? And so he went and took his son to make sure they would get along, of course. And so now we have a dog until his house gets here because he didn't want to take a chance somebody else would take her before he got her. So she's here, and she's beautiful, and she's amazing, and she's been through a lot. And looks like Derek's coming to life.
Hello.
Good morning, my Derek. Good morning, my Derek. Good morning, my Derek. Good morning.
You guys are early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Look, I set it up for 9.
Can you put it?
And somehow I always send out the things. I think, well, 8:30 we can sit in here and chat or whatever. No, for some reason it just showed that I was supposed to be going live at 8:15, and I'm like,
just leave the door open.
And I'm like sitting here, I'm sitting here and I'm going through stuff and I'm like, why did I just get that? I'm like, okay, and I'm like, whatever. So how is everybody this morning, I should say?
You said whatever to me. You looked at me and you said whatever.
Whatever to you.
I'm good, Derek. I was just woke up myself, so don't even feel bad. Don't feel bad. I just woke up.
Well, I've been up since 5. I'm always up at 5:30 in the morning anyway because you get the kids off because they still have another whole week of school. So
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Our
See,
kids
Derek
do too.
usually
I have to get some coffee.
Derek is usually the one sending me a thing.
Yep.
Get up out of bed.
Yep. No, I've been up since 5:30, but it's just trying to get things situated, and because Wednesday I go for my MRI, so we're just trying to get the house straightened out, and it's just weird.
I know. You've had a lot going on, and that's why I said you've been looking tired.
Well, I'm wide awake now.
I have to go tomorrow morning for a electrocardiogram with the medicine and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, already, already, it's like they can't even leave me alone.
But the poor dog is so sweet. Jimmy let her out on his way out because he was running behind. He let her out, and she's just standing there, like watching, like, my boy left me.
Did you see? I just saw it this morning, but where Barbie and Ken's dog died.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Barbie and Ken's dog died. I saw it on Facebook as I was flipping back. So I'm gonna get out my thing, my little old raggedy looking thing, and put Barbie and Ken's name
Yep.
on the prayer list. You guys, yeah, Max.
Max was his name.
Yeah.
Look at, like, now, isn't it like God's will? It must be God's will. I slept until 8:30 this morning, but yesterday I was up at 6:30 in time to take a shower and go to mass. That is God nudging me out of bed.
I wanted to go to church last night. Look at Adam say, men don't say whatever.
Oh,
Adam,
Adam, I just love you so much.
don't get him started this morning. Well, I don't know. Get him started.
I love you. I love you, Adam. I'm kind of keeping an ear out for the dog because Jimmy left the dog outside. I got to let her in.
Well, you guys, they'll get blessed with another one because we grieved and grieved mine, and then out of the blue, we ended up with Bailey, and I named her after baby that we lost, and we didn't get one for a long time, and then we got Briley and didn't have Briley but 4 years. I mean, we had baby our little Jack Russell for about 13 years. So,
I have to sing to Rebecca Cooter. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Do.
Well, sometimes, with baby, I missed her, but she was so sick. And,
yeah, that's hard when they're so sick.
Glue.
She's the glue that holds us together. Aw.
Misha, we say that Bailey saved the whole household. We all were sick during the whole month of December with what was going around everywhere. And I'd never seen Keithan that sick. And then Christmas Eve, I think it was, my cousin brought that bundle in and put on his chest, and he just like immediately got better. So, what is it, Mama?
I pulled the skin off my arm on that.
Oh no.
It doesn't take much.
I know. As you get older, our skin gets so much thinner, but
Rebecca, I found something just for you. I was going to send it as a surprise, but I'm going to show you. And I'm going to ask you, do you know what it means? I found it in some of my cast off jewelry. So Rebecca, let me know if you, it's
okay.
no, it's right there. So Rebecca, let me know if you understand what that means. How come I thought of you when I saw it? You guys, I fell asleep yesterday, and I usually hardly ever take a nap. Take it.
He doesn't know.
All right, Rebecca, when you went to the doctor, went to the thing, what did you see?
In the city.
In the city that had no business being in the city. What did you see?
See, that makes me think of
Yeah. What did you see? Just one. What did you see, Rebecca, that made you think God was with you? She'll think in a minute.
Yeah.
A duck.
See?
Yay! Ding, 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 ding.
Now, and I swear I come across this and I'm like, are you serious?
A little male or duck.
And I was thinking, are you serious? Did I just find a duck out of the blue? So now when you end up with this funky duck, for me, you're going to know, you won't be like, why did she send that to me? But this duck's going to fly to you.
It's gonna fly away on a wing and a prayer to Rebecca. I'm telling you, you guys, I told the couple that invited me to sit with them every single week at Mass. I told them yesterday, I said, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to sit with you in your row. Because, everybody's kind of funny at our church. I'm not joking. They are funny. Because they used to have to pay a pew tax. So way back in the day when they first started the church, they had to pay a pew tax. So each family had their nameplate on a pew. And it just kind of stuck. People stay in their own spots,
Is that why people's names are on pews? I just figured they donated.
Yes, no, it's because they had to pay a pew tax, and that was their pew.
Even
in our parish.
Wow. Even in the Baptist church, I've seen it, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Wonderful.
I think it's way back in the day. That's how they did it to make sure that the church had enough money to pay their bills and function. Was they charged a tax?
I've been to church before and just sit and it would not have no names and sit, in a certain place, and people would look at me like, that's my spot.
Yeah.
But I always like to sit up front so I don't get distracted.
Well, that's why I like Sue and Bill, my friends Sue and Bill, they sit in the very front pew. So, and it's small because our parish is a church in the round. So like the front pews are very small, but they fit like 3 to 4 people easy. So I just sit in their spot and then they come and sit with me. And I said, it's God's will that I made a promise that I would come and sit with you guys. And it makes me feel like I have a friend at church that I know I can sit with, that makes me accountable to come every single Mass. And her husband, she was busy talking. She's like me. She's kind of social when she gets there. Her husband, Bill, said, you are always a friend to us. And I was like, oh, you make me feel so good, Bill.
And so I should be going. I mean, I need to go on Sunday nights, even if I have to go by myself, because I know somebody there and I'm not shy. So it really doesn't matter if I
know you're not shy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be on here.
Oh.
Look, hey, Lady Freebird.
Good morning, Lady Freebird. Good morning, Lady Freebird. Good morning, Lady Freebird. Good morning to you. I wish I knew that song, Freebird. off the top of my head, but I
I'm free as a bird now. That one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You
Yeah.
can't sing it unless you got the lighter. Remember how they had the lighter?
Would
Now
you
they hold up cell
never
phones.
be the same?
I got a
That's
lighter
right.
with it,
Leonard Skinner is one of my bands. I love Leonard Skinner.
Oh, you got it, Derek.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my grandson and I were watching your garage sale pics, and you said, "Oh, Five Finger Death Punch, I love them." My grandson says, "I like this guy."
You guys, I like them. I like them. I like the version of it's a Simon and Garfunkel song they redid.
They didn't do that.
Who did it?
That's Disturbed. You're talking Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Yes, yes, yes.
A bridge over.
No, not that song. It was The Sounds of Silence.
Sounds of Silence. Right. Yep.
Tracy, you need to Google. You need to Google that by Disturbed.
That's a great, especially the video is amazing because it's very artistic.
It gives meaning. It gives meaning to that song. But now I love Simon Garfunkel, and that's why I had them on my playlist listening to it. And one day Casey said, "Have you ever heard that done by Disturbed?" And I said, "Look, can't nobody touch no Simon and Garfunkel." No. But I watched it. I mean, I listened, and to start with, I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna tell you. When I say that that's one of the songs that I'll put my earphones on when Keevan's asleep, and if I can't sleep and play my music, that's one of them. So it made me listen to more of their music. And then Five Finger Death Punch, there's something they sing.
They do Bad Company and
that's it.
And House of the Rising Sun.
Bad Company. That was Tiffany is the one that loves that song because she said Daddy always would play Bad Company.
Yeah.
And she said, so every time I hear that song, I think of Daddy. And she said, and it was redone. So that's why she likes it. And that was his CB handle when he was over the road was Bad Company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Misha loves all different versions. Yeah.
Versions I love too.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones.
When me and Casey are like, if we ride 20 miles down the road, say to Auburn, Alabama, if we have it's actually Opelika, but most people know Auburn. But Casey, he gets the music crunk up, and it'll be either gospel or it'll, he just has a mashup of everything, and we just sing to the music. Yeah, music touches everybody, and I think music's been around forever. If it says in the Bible that the angels sing God's praises, there were angels before there was us.
Right.
So music is always.
I think the best. I have to remember. I can't remember the scripture, but in the movie Footloose, Kevin Bacon reads a part of the scripture about that Joseph danced. He danced for the Lord, so there was always music.
David danced.
There's a David?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
David danced. David danced in the middle of like the road because he had the Ark of the Covenant, and he was filled with the Spirit so much that he was dancing.
Right. And
his wife was upset because he was dancing.
Right. But because I remember that was the best part about one of those best parts about that movie was here's a kid from Chicago that is in a small town, a religious small town, and he went against the pastor just to he could enjoy it. It wasn't that he was being mean. He was trying to explain to him, like, listen,
I enjoy music and
dancing and music has always been around, even for the Lord. You know,
Yeah. But you know, think about how some
April, what are you
people
doing?
think about how some people have like what, ma'am? All right.
She's she's now she's
I'm not
looking out the
stuck.
window to see if it's
I'm
going.
not stuck, you guys.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna pull something up because I know what he's gonna ask me.
so yeah, they so I don't know if you guys watched the live yesterday, but Destiny and Tommy will not be on the auction tonight. They are going to probably I'm gonna send them the link just so they can come in and say hi. But they're not gonna be able to do it right now. So
How's Destiny doing? Because I think she's overdoing it.
yeah, you know, I think she just needs to relax, you know, and you know how when even my best friend, same thing, he's got 110 staples and he's just like, I'm still gonna do stuff and he's gonna hurt himself again, and we don't need that.
Has anybody heard how Bobby Plowman is doing? Is he doing any better?
I PM'd him the other day. He's doing better. He's looking for because he made an announcement that he's looking for someone to cut his grass and everything. Now he's really starting to look for assistance now,
Yeah.
different people. So he's doing better. We need to
Prayed
get
for him at church. I was thinking about him, and I prayed for him at church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I PM'd him too, and I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm ready for you
Mm-hmm.
to come on." And he said he's feeling better. Me and him will have to get together about him coming on.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's just it takes him, like I said, right now. He's probably just slowly getting out of bed. You know.
Right.
It takes a while, you know.
All right, you guys, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie, we can handle it.
Yep. But yeah, I was happened to be thinking about him, and I was like, I wonder if anybody's heard how he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing better. So, but yeah, I got your comment. Yeah, it's just you know, that's just how I am. I've always been like that.
Oh.
It's like that, and I'm like, you know, I know the area, so I'm trying to explain to him.
Yeah.
Like, don't go by what your phone says. I'm telling you where the yard sale is. And
I know. Don't take it personal, but you and Kyle remind me of my aunt and uncle who live in the Minneapolis area.
Really?
They're always arguing over which highway would be better to get here and which highway would be better to get here, and they crack me up. They crack me up. I just laugh so hard at them because they just go all the time, and it's just like a do back and forth the entire time.
Misha, they are mailed out, so you'll be getting them very soon. It's just been so crazy, you know. So I made the decision that after June 17th, I will still be doing the auction, but I'm just going to be the auctioneer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too much trying to sell stuff, trying to pay attention to and it's just it's easier for me, and so.
Lady Freeberg got a car accident. Thank God she's good, apparently, but I've got to go into the city and get cars sorted. Derek, you know the auction. How does it work? I want to give. Lady Freeberg, contact Derek. He'll help you.
Yeah. Just I know it's Adam's in the chat, right? Yeah, I know he was. Adam, if you want to just put my link in, and then we can she can get in touch with me, and so. Yeah, I know, Misha, but it's it's one of those things where the auction's going, and it needs to go out, and that's it. And my business partner is a little bit behind, so I need to have a talk and get that squared away. So that's why another reason why I said for me just being an auctioneer, because trying to get the money out of the account to go over to get the stuff done at the post office and it's just it's too much.
Where is Kyle planning on going to college?
SUNY Oswego.
Where's that at?
It's in New York, right near Lake Ontario, right on Lake Ontario.
So how far is that from home?
4 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No,
That's not
it's
bad.
where Al Roker from the Today Show. That's where he graduated from.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, he stops by there every now and then. I have seen that. Where he'll stop by. That would be cool if Kyle was going there and Al Roker stopped by
Yeah, that'd
and
be cool.
interviewed guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially because that's what he's going for. He's going for meteorology.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, Rebecca, that's what I said. I wanted to talk to you last night, but we'll talk later on, Rebecca. I'm still going to be there. It's just, it's a little bit easier for me. So I still want to do the auction. I'm going to be like I said, I'm going to be like Dwayne and Heather, just I'll be there. It's just sitting off to the.
You've been spreading yourself a little bit too thin sometimes.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm just going to enjoy doing it and bring more people in. And if we need somebody that we need to have that we don't have anything, I will put some stuff up, but it's just.
Right.
All right.
Right.
What did I miss? Derek was talking. What are you doing, Derek?
No. And yeah, I know, Rebecca. I know you tried to call, but it was 9:30 and I was already in bed last night. I was wiped out. I talked to Adam and then went to bed. So what I said was as of June 17th, after that auction, I am just going to be the auctioneer. I will still be doing the auction, but I'm going to be doing like what Dwayne does. Just doing the auction. Because
It'd be good for you.
yeah, it's just a little tough for me to try to sell, then try to get everything packaged, try to get everything off in, because with me not driving, by the time Dina gets home from work, it's 4 or 5 o'clock at night. The post office is already closed, and it's a pain.
Yeah.
So,
That's hard. That's hard.
So you're not going to do like put any of your stuff in stores or sell that way?
yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of Facebook Marketplace and
okay.
And stuff like that. I'm supposed to have a yard sale next weekend. The church that I was doing it at decided that they're gonna move it until September. So it's like, this is what we needed, because we're planning. We already have the hotel room and everything for the last week in July. We're gonna take a run up and go up to SUNY Oswego and look at the college, and then go over to the University of Albany and look at that college too, because they're not that far away from each other. So we already have that put aside, and so that was going to be a little bit more money, so at least we can enjoy ourselves going up there too for that time.
Yeah, that will be nice.
So we're trying to figure out a way of doing a yard sale or something.
This is what Casey will probably announce on Porch Church this morning. Casey wants to get to go back to more reading.
Yep.
Reading the Bible, and he asked if what I thought about us doing on our show, the like Tuesday art therapy. Because even if we start at 9 and go to 11, that still gives time for anybody that wants to come in and do it.
Right.
Okay. And he still wants me to do the Wednesday once a month Christian womanhood thing, to where I'll do the out of the program. And I think I talked to Tracy, but Tracy was latuted, so I don't know what she remembers. She called me under the influence.
I did. I was trying to answer her back, and then I ended up calling her. I was all woo.
You said you was about to go to bed, so I sent her a thing. Well, good night. I get a call from her. So anyway,
It was a little
um,
crazy.
and so I told her, I said, what we can do, like what you said, Derek, we can swap up
Mm-hmm.
for the art therapy,
Mm-hmm.
swap up channels for that.
Okay.
And the Christian woman who, where is LizzAnn this morning?
Probably, remember now with the kids, she's at her daughter's
Yeah.
now. She's probably trying to figure out everything that she needs to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Christian womanhood with Lady Freebird, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Freebird.
For stopping by until we see you again. And the Christian womanhood, maybe on Wednesdays, it doesn't have to just be for women,
Mm-hmm.
but on Wednesdays, Tracy, maybe we don't have to do it once. Maybe the plan that I have, we'll do that once a month, but we can swap up on Wednesdays for women's,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Right.
and, I would announce, we'll start this next week. I'll try to get my head straight and then see what get with you guys, see what you think without throwing you out there, Derek and Tracy.
Yeah, that's right. Misha, I don't know. My short-term memory is really bad, but my long-term memory is still amazing.
You
Yeah.
have a skill trap mind.
Well, see, it will be because we come on pretty early, and that way I'll say, well, Derek will, get all your supplies up, and once you get them up, we'll jump over on your channel. And anybody already on here
Mm-hmm.
will say, let's jump over now into Derek's channel, and we're going to do art therapy Tuesday, and Derek's on Derek's channel, and anybody here can jump over.
Right.
In the same way, when it's like on Tuesdays, I can say, okay, now we're going to be reading from we're going to be doing the studies today from my syllabus on Christian womanhood. If you need the information, I'll send it to you and have it to you by tomorrow, and I'll do it that way.
Yeah.
And then on a Tuesday, I could say, well, tomorrow, or we'll start out on mine, and then I'll say, everybody, we are going to jump over to Tracy's channel, and we're going to do our Christian womanhood on Tracy's channel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how does that sound, you guys?
That sounds amazing. That sounds good.
No, Mama, that way.
Yeah.
We're not going to stop doing it because I have to get up. I have to be motivated.
Yeah, we got to get warmed up.
Yeah. Yeah. So at least each day we all have a shot where everybody on each channel gets to really, really shine. You want everybody to shine.
Yeah.
And then when you get on, Mama, with your we gotta get her the outfit that Grandma wore on the Beverly Hillbillies when she does.
Oh, no, my mom looks like Beverly Hillbillies.
Hey, I got yelled at. I got yelled at yesterday.
Good morning, my Shamrock Pixie, my love.
I got yelled
Why
at.
did you get yelled at?
I got yelled at.
All fingers, and we're just all over the place. All right, I'm gonna walk back there and get one of. I've got to show you guys this one she done. Oh my gosh.
Good morning, Destiny. Good morning, my Destiny. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I got yelled at by Mama yesterday in a live.
Oh, geez.
I said because Kimmy, it was me and Kimmy doing the premiere or not premiere of what she's going to be selling tonight. And I said, well, yeah. I said, well, and Mama came in. I said, yeah. When she gets her webcam, we're gonna be like, you're gonna see Grandma from the Beverly Hillbillies, and she goes, "You used to be my favorite person, Derek."
But no, Mama doesn't. My mom really does. All right, you guys. Mama said if anybody, I told her this would go good for a baby's room.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Look
that's
at this.
beautiful.
Yep.
It's she did a multi, and it's
Unisex. It's a unisex.
That's
look, and
beautiful.
it's so soft. And I told her, I said, Mama, that would be good for a baby's room.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
It is. I absolutely love, and she's got different color bears. She's got a brown one, a white, more of a cream color,
Mhm.
and then this one is the soft tan color.
Mm-hmm.
But I told her, I said, I have to show that Mama.
Destiny almost. She's gonna get one. Not yet.
She's
I think it's come in. I'll ask her when I take this back. Mama, when's the webcam
it's
coming?
correcting your spelling besides. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you. Okay. I'm losing my mind this morning. I just woke up.
Yeah. So how you feeling, Destiny? You looked a little tired yesterday, so hopefully you got a okay sleep, and so,
I hope today finds you just a little bit better, and every day a little bit better, Destiny. So how are you feeling today? Please tell us.
So well, I'll probably call them later on anyway to see how they're doing. So. But
your kids are so dang adorable too, by the way. I love seeing them popping in on when you were doing your spleen thing and the kids would pop in or pop out. And then you said, then Jazzy was like, I'll be right back, and then never came back.
Yep.
Well, that's a kid thing. They get sidetracked.
But yeah, we had me and Kyle had fun for Saturday. We only had 2 hours to get as many as we could get done.
Yeah.
But I found out that I have to bring gloves with me when I go to yard sales.
Yeah.
Because that last yard sale I got the fire truck at,
Uh-huh.
I went to go and grab a shirt that was in that box.
Uh-huh.
And it was a Maui Jim like vintage t-shirt that I wanted. It was so nice. I went to pull it up, and it was wrapped in dirty underwear.
Ew.
Yeah. So
Oh.
So I ran in, and that's why we stopped. And I had to go and put Perel and everything. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, nope, I gotta wear gloves.
Gloves and Perel in the vehicle at all times for sure.
Yep. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Who does that?
And they weren't men's, they were women's. That was the worst part about it.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I missed it. See, I keep missing stuff.
Well, did you watch the video yesterday?
Coffee. That's it.
Did you watch it yesterday? My video, Darlene?
I did not get to. I fell asleep.
Well, me and Kyle went Saturday morning, and we went yard sailing. So I videotaped it all. And I said, I just telling Tracy that I have to wear gloves and bring Purell with me everywhere now, because when you see me going through the last yard sale I hit, I bought a couple of things, but I put my hands into a box to grab a t-shirt that I thought was really cool, and there were dirty women's underwear like wrapped around the shirt, and I'm like,
Who does that?
I don't know. It was disgusting, and that just turned me, because I was going to buy a lot of stuff at that yard sale, because there was some other stuff that I was looking at. They had a Polaroid camera. I was going to get that.
You looked at quite a few bit of stuff there.
Yeah.
You guys, look. There is a lag. You guys know there's that little bit of a lag.
Yep.
Just down here and Mama back there. Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, there was some art stuff there. There was art paints. There was the girl was like trying to be like a young artist, and there was some artwork that she did, and There was some paints, and I wanted to go through it, but after I put my hand in that box, I had to get out. I had to get out of there.
Yeah.
I'm not a germaphobe, but that just
No.
No. It's one thing to do your family's dirty laundry. It's a whole other thing to be touching somebody's dirty laundry you don't know anything about.
Yeah, right. Now
All right, Destiny, come on, baby. I sent you the link.
Yeah.
You know, I'm having thin girl hair problems this morning. You see? The 5 head.
Cold mine.
No, but look, you don't have the forehead I have.
I still have, I can't even get my legs up that high. Still have my pajama pants on. I can't even do it. I can't even. Still have my pajama pants on. Can you see that?
Okay, I did put on my Gina jeans. I call them Gina jeans.
Gina jeans?
Yeah, Gina. Gina Gibson that you guys used to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gave me these jeans, and they're so tight because they're stretchy and they feel good. I mean, for some reason, they feel good on my legs.
I love that kind of a compression feeling.
Yes. It makes my muscles feel better.
Yep.
What are they?
And the waistband,
they're like a spandex jeans?
the waistband is like this.
Yeah, they're spandex jeans.
So they're so soft. And because, you know,
Twilight.
I know.
Me some Twilight.
You know this one's old. This one's real old.
The sad part is the kid that not the younger kid that was in Twilight with the black hair. I can't think of his name. Was it
Boo Boo Stewart?
Is it the young kid? Not the. He was buddies with was it Andrew Evan? I haven't seen the movie in so long. He was Shock Boy in Lava Girl. He was Shock Boy.
Oh.
He was Shock Boy.
The wolf?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
he
the
was
Indian boy.
Yeah. He was in Cheaper by the Dozen too.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Shock Boy and Lava Girl. And he's been in other movies. And my son.
I'm trying to think of his name.
And then he was in. He played a punk, but he played in Grown Ups too.
Was it Locklear,
Lockwood, or something like that? Yeah.
Let me tell you,
Taylor Lautner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Okay, I've told this before. One Christmas, I get this poster because I was Team Jacob. Everybody was Team Jacob or
Team Edward.
Yeah, Team Edward. Yeah. So I've always liked werewolves type things. And so anyway, Casey, he wasn't living at home. He gets me the Taylor Locklear poster. I'm like, Casey, really? Am I going to really hang that up? Okay, well, see, she can't hang it up. Give it to me. I'm like, you bought that for you. You know what you did.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Hang it up on Kevin's side of the bed? I mean,
really?
Come on.
She puts anything above Kevin, he's going to get it knocked on his head again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you guys something. I worked around a lot of women. And these boys were actually teenagers. Yeah. You know, these are teenagers. But when I read the books, they weren't teenagers. When I read the book, I saw them as grown, you know.
Right.
But the women at work, the things they would say about those, you know, about those young boys. One woman finally turned around and said, you know, you guys are so out of line. Do you not realize you're grown women and you're talking about children? You're talking about people my son's age.
Mm-hmm.
And you're grown women talking like that.
But Jim Morrison, I mean,
That's a whole different thing,
that's a
Jim.
that's a guy. He's a god, you know. Jim
Oh,
Morrison,
Misha. Oh, yeah. I I would put up in my art room Jim Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, speaking of Jim Morrison, the movie that Val Kilmer did
Yep,
was awesome. He even looked like him to me.
Yeah.
yep. That's why I'm waiting to see Rocket Man.
I
Who's
just
in
thought, yeah, that sounds like it would be a good movie. It's about Elton John in his younger years.
Yeah, how he gets
Oh,
started, and
what?
I mean, really, they even Elton John. The situation was the guy that's playing Elton John was the Ahmed Ra in the movie Night at the Museum.
Oh,
The
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's playing Elton John, and he literally sat with Elton John for 5 days. So everything Elton approved everything that was in this movie.
That's
Now,
good.
Kevin
That's
would watch
good because I
that.
want the truth. I don't want to see some fictionalized thing. I want the truth.
Right. A lot of the stuff that
Yes.
in the movie, I don't get me wrong, I love Queen. I absolutely loved
Good
that movie.
morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Casey.
our Casey. Good morning, our Casey. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So, but yeah.
Good morning,
So
everybody.
I watched that movie with about Queen. The situation
Oh,
was they
yeah.
went on the band members remembering stuff because
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury's dead.
Okay, so we're going to go
Yeah,
see Rocket Man?
Yeah, you can't go through it. And
Elton
then
John
the
movie?
worst part is when you do stuff like
Is
that,
live?
is, they talk about what somebody is thinking, but we can't know what Freddie Mercury was thinking anymore because he's
Right.
not here to tell us.
Right. But at least where Elton John was there during the filming. So if something wasn't right, it was time out. Let's do this the way that I did it.
Right. I like that.
See, even Misha said the movie was cringy in her opinion. Yeah, it was because it's like don't do that. Same thing they did the movie they did the movie Selena. They went on the family members on what really happened. You don't know what really happened.
Right.
Jim Morrison, yeah, a lot of stuff was questioned on, but now the new one, what is it, Abbey Road? I guess it's like a tribute to the Beatles, but it's an Indian guy. I don't know. I mean, they're trying to go back on what people. Why do they have to do this? Why can't somebody come up with an idea? They have to go back and do stuff. Everything everybody else did. I know you want to tribute. I know you want to give the tribute to Elton John. Elton John has been so through so much in his life. I mean, he was the whole thing. The whole big thing about Elton John, the movie Rocket Man, is how he would get criticized about himself because he didn't want to come out. I mean, back then you didn't. No way. You were no way saying that you were gay. That was it. Done.
Right.
So that is literally that whole forte that you're going to see in this movie. Sitting there going, I really want to say something, but I can't. I want to make it grow. I want to make my music stardom grow. And
Right. Well, he even married a woman at one point, and that was a big farce.
Yep.
Well, look, we all know Liberace was.
Oh, without a doubt.
And he would pack out. I was a kid, but I know when I would watch when he'd be on live or something, on TV, he would just pack out. People paid good money to go see Liberace back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved seeing it on TV. it was black and white back then at one point, but it was still blingy, and he was all,
Yep. Yep.
But uh, I even Elton John, I wasn't surprised. I mean, but he put on these shows. Come out. Remember when he come out with the boots about
Yeah,
that
that
during
was
the beginning?
huge.
Yeah, well, that. This movie is all of that on his showmanship. When he came out with the glittery baseball jersey with the hat and
All
you
the
know,
flamboyancy. I've seen Elton in concert a couple of times, but the Elton I've seen in concert is the old man. But I've seen him like when my best friend was still alive. She took me to an Elton John concert. It was just Elton and his piano, and it was the most beautiful concert I've ever heard. It
I've
was
never.
Yeah.
He just has the hands. It just whatever comes out of his hands out of the piano. It's the same thing. A lot of people don't like Billy Joel because of the way he acts now. But I saw Billy Joel when I was 8 years old, and he is just an amazing
I
person.
love the old piano man Billy Joel. I
Oh,
love
I love Billy Joel.
Yeah.
I love
We
Billy
didn't start the fire.
Yep. I mean, he challenged a lot of things himself. I mean, but I the one I love is it's the Matter of Trust, where he actually did it in New York at his apartment studio. 'Cause
Yeah.
he had his wife and the baby in the video.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there were so many. I mean, there were, and that's another thing we can do too, Darlene. We have art therapy, but we can also have music therapy too.
Have what?
Music therapy.
Therapy.
How can we get by with that? With the
The situation with that is we can play like I did in the background, but just talking about the music that changed people's lives.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
time, and
That would be good.
we can have somebody. We can always have the chat, talk about their favorite artist, and we can go back and learn about that artist. And because I know there's, if anybody knows who Chris Stipe is,
You'd have to tell me.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Chris Stipe he was the lead singer for Creed.
Okay.
Oh yes. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you know his story.
No, I don't.
Chris
he started out. I mean, his parents was his dad a preacher.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah. So he was always challenging his father. So when his father passed away, that's when the band really came together. And that whole song, Eyes Wide Open, is literally him talking about not understanding what his father was doing. If you want to hear a song and really, really, really listen to the words, that song will make you cry.
Tiffany brought me the tape for Creed, and I really loved Creed. Pixie said Destiny. Destiny said they just listened to Piano Man a couple of days ago.
Great. I mean, but yeah, if you
Know
want
who I had on my wall, you guys will laugh. This is how old I am. I had two posters on my wall. I had Peter Frampton and the thin John Travolta holding a rose.
I loved Peter Frampton, and I'm like, after I realized that, look, you guys, I done said this before. I'm gonna say it again. I loved Rick James. Now,
super freak. I'm super freaking.
if I'd thrown that poster up, my dad would have killed me. But
he would have killed you.
But I also loved Rod Stewart. When I would be in Atlanta, I had the one. Do you think I'm sexy?
Yep.
The one with the leotard. He had on leotard.
Rod Stewart.
And you got a Rod Stewart tattoo.
Rod Stewart tattoo. Yeah.
But when Keevan would be gone before I got a job in Atlanta, I would have my stereo just, the actual record. For any of you, there's probably no kids out there. All of you guys know what
Yeah.
records are. I would have that just blaring and just dancing
Prostitute is
to
my
it.
all-time fave.
And that's the worst. This is the worst part about YouTube, where I am so into music myself, with being a DJ and just loving just music in general. I mean, my dad was in a band. My dad was in a band in the '60s. He played what it's called, a quarterbox, which is an accordion that played like a piano. And literally, he was playing the Animals, Clapton. I mean, so I was brought up.
Ooh, I love Derek Clampton.
I was
Listen to me. I love all of it. All right. Destiny, I almost sent Tommy a link to come in here.
Yeah, he's laughing out. He's rocking the '80s today.
Why don't you guys jump in for a minute?
I am the 80s.
I was in high school at that
80s
time.
girl. I graduated in 1982. I got married in 1989.
I graduated in '90, but I was all the way.
I graduated in '83, got married in '84, had Tiffany in '85, got divorced in '86, and I met Kevin in '86, and I had Casey in '89. I mean, I just.
We were 80s girls, darling.
It kind of sad that Casey was born when I was graduating high school.
Yeah. Misha was born in 1981, and I graduated in 1982. My oldest was born in 1986.
Now, if you guys go on my Facebook, and you see where I did the picture of the happy birthday picture for like Tiffany, the top left picture of me, I had my perm, and a little skimpy outfit holding her for her first birthday party. You think that was in '86? So that was sure enough the '80s look.
Oh yeah.
That and then of course Kevin with her. Hey, honey, bunny.
Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, Kimmy, and anybody else I didn't sing to yet, Jennifer.
Kimmy, don't you want to jump on too? We've got until 11. Casey's going to start just reading the Bible, Kimmy. And then we're going to kind of revamp my morning stuff and show the love to each. Look, I have to bring something up, and I know Adam's not here now, and it's nothing bad, but Adam was over 800 and something. How did he drop back down to 800?
That happens. I was at 731. I went down to 719, and now I'm back up to 730. It's just something that just happens. I'm not worried about it anymore. Just it's the algorithm that
it is. Yeah,
exactly. I was freaking out about it.
Somebody shoot Kimmy the link. You guys, let me tell you what happened with my eyebrows this morning.
Oh no.
If I would have left these suckers the way that I had them, I kept looking in the mirror and I'm like, these just don't look right. And then I just kept trying to make them better.
Yeah.
And they were like these bright, they were like these burnt orange looking wide eyebrows. And I'm like, oh. And I kept trying to fix them. The more I tried to fix them, I just had to get a rag and wipe them off. But they're not that bad, I don't guess. But I had some wonking big eyebrows this morning.
Just sent it to her.
That is hilarious. I have been watching No Drama Makeup Mama. Because my mom, never wore makeup. My mom never wore makeup. My Aunt Joyce never wore makeup. So like I grew up in a family that didn't wear makeup. So I never learned how to really apply makeup. So I'm trying to learn the proper way. So I've been watching some no drama makeup mama videos. Now I'm definitely not going to go that far, but to just learn the basics is what I really was looking for. And
Don't do the 80s makeup.
no, no, God, no, I would never do that. But I just want to have like a natural look, like Darlene, like just like a natural look.
Yeah.
That I look more natural, but just a little bit more of a version of me.
I'm
But not
still
crazy.
doing mine the exact same way that my sister done hers back in the day. Then I put my little spin on it. I really don't do it the way the girls are doing, everybody's saying to do it now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to put on first the stuff that's going to make it stick. I'm not going to prime my face.
Yeah.
I mean, you think of primer, I'm thinking of Kiehl's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they
I'm thinking of
prime their face. I'm serious, they prime their face. Then they do this weird like brown or certain color, and I'm like,
highlighter.
and there you see I can't, because
No, I like just like the only foundation that I even have at home right now is just a tinted moisturizer, because that's what I like. Not a full coverage, just a little evening out,
It's so funny when you guys. Here she comes.
Good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning. I can't stay super long because I have to go get my son in like an hour, but figured I'd come in for a little bit. Well, I'm drinking my coffee, so you got me like for 30 minutes. All right? All right.
Okay.
You can story about whatever you're doing to your face. I don't know what you were doing to your face.
I've been watching some makeup videos to try to figure out, because I never had anybody in my home that you wore makeup to teach me how to put it on properly.
Right?
Well, the situation every time. See, this is what's funny about being a guy, and Kimmy will appreciate this. She'll like this too. When you guys are talking about primers and highlights and everything, I'm sitting there going, "Okay, who's stripping a car? Who's priming the car? Who's setting up?
I know.
My man was teasing Lily and I the other day, and he's like, because I don't know what we were doing, we were getting ready or putting makeup on for something, and he's like, well, how does my base look? How does my base coat look? And I'm like, dude, we're not painting our freaking face here. He's all, well, don't you like put primer on or something?
Yeah.
Look, I would always ask Casey, does my makeup look all right? Hey, LizzAnn.
Yay, LizzAnn. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Good morning to all of you. I'm sorry I'm late. I fell asleep.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys what happened when I put makeup on my mom. My mom was not a makeup person.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I was going to do her makeup one time. It's right before I moved out. So I was about 18. And so I put makeup on mom, and you guys, I don't use a lot. My dad, he said, do I need to go ahead and load you two up in the car and let's drive to Phoenix City and let you make some money?
Oh my goodness.
That was the last time I know mom ever wore makeup. She never wore makeup.
Yeah, I laugh when you guys put those masks on, because I'm sitting there going, I wonder if because it hardens up, I wonder if I can use this as Bondo.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys. I was stalking Kimmy's Facebook page.
Uh-oh.
Because one of the pictures looked like Lindsay Lohan when Lindsay was not crazy, and when Lindsay was really pretty. But I swear one of her pictures looks like the pretty Lindsay Lohan.
The other night at her show, she looked like Drew Barrymore. She was all made up.
Yeah, I'll take both of those. That's a compliment. I love
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore and Lindsay Lohan before she was a little drugged out. She's still pretty. She just is a little
Yeah.
drugged out.
She
But
just did too much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kimmy, my grandson loved
Every
the
once in a
video
while. Yeah.
of you and your kids in the car going to the movies. We were watching some videos together that I knew would be PG that he could watch. He just thought you guys were hilarious.
That's funny. I try, you know, to keep my videos more PG-13, or at least
Yeah,
Disney adult content. So there might
Right.
be some things in there, but it's, you know, because my
Right.
kids watch, and I never want them to be like, oh my gosh, mom, because I wouldn't do certain things in front of them. I'm not going to do it necessarily all over you.
Yeah.
And
No,
the
we're
ones
not.
that these come out at night, those episodes are probably a little more, I mean, some of them are a little crazier. I mean, I do show my bum no crack in those. So.
yeah.
Almost.
Well, look.
You
Oh, you, when you
Hi,
do that,
forget
you
that.
gotta send me.
guys, I gotta run. I just got some company. I gotta run.
I love
All right,
you,
kids. Bye, kids.
Yes.
Kimmy. When the freaks come out at night, you gotta send me that. I'm not getting notifications.
I haven't done it in a while. It's been
Oh,
quite. I need,
Casey made a sale. He made another sale.
that's awesome.
Yay. Good morning, Dee. Oh my God, she's in this morning. Wow, it's early.
Yeah,
Who
I
is he?
literally woke up. It's just now turning 8 here.
Hey, Dee, that is the first time she's been on my show. Yay!
Dee's
Sorry,
on-
Dee. I get all this.
I'm like that too. I get really excited. I start clapping really fast. I'm like, "Ooh." I just heard that there was somebody that's going to be a little, well, he's going to be a guest on our one of our Thursday shows, and I'm really excited about it because he's pretty known around the reseller community, or maybe I should say storage
Right.
unit community. Go, Violet.
Dee, I'm just so glad you come on my show.
Yeah, Dee's awesome.
You
You
get who
are,
you
yes,
right,
you're
you got,
awesome.
Kimmy.
And I love going over there and watching you.
Yeah, Dee.
And Derek said, me and you need to hook up one day. And I said, Derek, I don't know if she can handle all this.
Yep. Yep.
So anytime you want me to come on your show, I'm up for it. I don't sell anything. I sell me. Not in the bad way, but I just sell me.
I don't know. I don't think Kevin would appreciate that. She's putting herself on YouTube going, I sell myself.
Yeah, Dee likes people to come and hang out and kind of just sort of hang out with her sometimes.
Yeah, what's that interaction? That's
I don't think she would mind if you weren't necessarily a reseller, and I'm not going to speak for her necessarily, but
Well, honey, I will volunteer. It has to be
she deserves to be at like a million subs by now. She's such an awesome person.
Yes,
I
she
don't
is.
hang out with people and watch them as often as I like for no reason. You know, I'm there because I genuinely like her and I think that she's funny and also
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah. So, Kimmy, did you get who I think you got? You're saying?
Well, I have to for sure confirm it, but Pat said that he asked him to see, or had mentioned it maybe, or something like that to him, and that's really scary. Oh my gosh, that guy makes me very nervous. So
Did I make a figure of him?
Oh yes, why yes you did.
Okay, then I know exactly who you're talking about. Sweet, that is so awesome. That is so
right. Oh yeah, he makes me nervous. I don't want to get in trouble, but I have a little bit of a YT crush on him. So
yeah, he's a very religious person too.
he's a really cool guy, so I'm really excited. I don't want to make it a big announcement quite yet, but I just literally found that out this morning. I saw that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. That's good.
Alex is going to be on the Thursday show. I'm pretty excited about that. Alex is such a good guy. I want him to kind of talk a little bit about how he even got into it, because his story is incredible. Like
that's why he's growing. His story just.
D says she's not rated G, but D, you're not.
She has a little bit of a potty mouth, but she's still not.
You just do your show the way you do your show. I'll come on and I will not be offended. But this is how, D, this is how I handle Derek when he sometimes slips up.
Yep. So
that's the swear jar.
And I've been on
somebody else's channel, I'm not going to tell them how to do theirs. And nobody should.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody should.
Right.
I hope I did not put you on the spot Friday about praying.
Oh no, that was perfectly fine.
Because
you did surprise me, but I thought, oh, what the heck? I've done that before. Well, not on YouTube, but I've led prayer in a public setting at church, before.
What you prayed was
sorry guys.
What you prayed was pretty much what me and Casey really needed. I mean, I told Casey, I said, Casey, go back and watch. I want you to go back and watch the ending where LizzAnn does her prayer.
Oh, well,
because I said
that God used me to share with you what He needed you to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so
not that He used me, but that you got the message from Him. That's good. Awesome.
And I really needed it this weekend. I really needed it. You guys, my daughter finally got moved out. She moved in with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about that now.
Awesome.
Both the kids will be able to be with her.
That was my weekend prayer, was that she be able to move into a safe setting and a pleasant and a positive setting that she could heal and grow.
Right.
Positive
is better than where she was. That's what I mean.
Well, she's with my mom, and my mom's okay with her. But I did tell my mom, to try to explain to her about my granddaughter. And I told her, I said, "The mom,
can y'all hear me?"
Yes.
I said, "The mom." I said, "Adriana likes to strip her clothes off. She likes to run around in just her panties." And my mom said, "Oh my God, she is not another Darlene." I said, "Yes, Mother. She is just like me. I'm just telling you."
Warning you.
I'm just warning you.
Warning you.
Yeah.
You got another one.
Forewarned is forearmed, as they say.
She said, "She don't get mad and pull her panties down, does she?" I said, "No. That's what I did when I was little. I can't help it. Why did you guys let me do it?"
Yeah.
But anyway,
kids
I
do
said,
craziest things.
Kids,
I said, "No, she doesn't." But I think if my mom said something mean to her, she might pull out one of her what she calls weapons. If she sits down in her panties, she might tell my mom, "I got my weapons."
Oh boy, that's funny.
I don't know how that. So you guys pray for my granddaughter. Ain't that right, Casey? I said yes.
That video was great. I haven't had a chance to comment you back, but that was a great video.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, that's you're inspiration. I mean, those kids better listen to you. I know that the teachers were like like, whoa, women, like, what is she talking about? But I think that's the thing with these kids these days, and I've learned a lot that you have to give them inspiration, but you also have to give them tough love too. You know. Yeah. And if you don't, then it's not worth even bothering. But these kids, like I was looking at when you had, I mean, you didn't really show a lot of the close up, but you had a lot of them, and some of them were really, really well done. And that's when you know those kids are going to be doing something else. They're not worried about going to be doctors and scientists. This is
right.
They have so much knowledge in their mind, and they have so much imagination to put it onto paper.
Exactly.
And to have that, it's crazy.
Kimmy's art teacher told her. What was it, Kimmy? Your art teacher told you? Yeah.
I'm not sure. It was me.
Do what, Kimmy?
I'm not sure it was me.
What?
Are you getting me mixed up with maybe Destiny?
Might have been, but somebody's art teacher told them they need to find something else to do.
That they what?
Find something else to do.
Oh yeah, what that wouldn't have been me, but I've had people tell me that about singing though a long time ago.
They better hush about that. But LizzAnn, I was blown away by your bio.
Yeah.
I was blown away about your bio.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go look out the back door.
That's a very small bio compared to a lot of artists.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
No.
But thank you.
Yeah. So we were talking, LizzAnn, before you get on. I don't know if you heard, but we are going to be switching this on and off everybody's channel. And Kimmy, just so you know, though, so you're not sitting there going, "Well, why is it on this? What's going on?" We literally became the religious Power Rangers.
Spiritual Power Rangers.
Yep, exactly.
There you go. I think that's cool. So you guys gonna switch around on that?
Yeah.
Okay. So either you or
Tracy and Liz, we're all gonna switch up. So
I think that's a good idea. And plus it kind of expands a little bit of the circle and also gets maybe more people.
Right.
Maybe more subs for Darlene and Casey.
Yeah.
More people exposed to their wonderful ministry that God has blessed them with.
Yeah, they're great people.
Well, when we switched over to my channel the other day because Tracy was having trouble, they came back to me later on. They're like, "We had close to 200 views on that. We've never had 200 views." I'm like, "Well, because I have 700 subscribers. People are gonna listen to what they want, what I'm doing."
Yeah.
Whoa, so
I got a fly or a gnat or something.
You guys, my husband, when he said to go look out the back door, 3 beautiful deer.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness. It was like a mama and 2 of her little ones, which the little ones now have done lost their spots. But is that not amazing to just look and we live in city limits.
Wait a minute. I haven't heard anything yet though. I haven't heard anything yet. Where's the noise?
Huh?
Where's the noise?
What noise?
Kimmy knows exactly.
No, the look on Darlene's face was cute. You're too cute, Darlene. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking? I didn't even hear what she said was that outside. Did you say birds?
Deers.
3 deer.
3 deers.
Oh, deer. Baby.
So I'm like, where's the noise? What's going on? Liz
something else.
You're too lost.
What?
Do
you still understand what I'm not? You don't understand what I'm getting at, do you, Darlene?
Because I put an S on
the only
deer.
one lost in the dark here.
Where's Keegan's 30-06? Where? Come on, where's the shot?
No, we don't. Look, we don't eat them. I mean, I eat them, but we don't kill them.
Oh, I'd be sitting out there with the 30-06 sitting there going, okay, all right.
No,
it's amazing.
We love to watch them.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I have a hard time. I can't kill anything cute. Like when I lived in Kansas, we would go coon hunting at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I did that a couple times and I was like, I can't do it, man. I couldn't do it. But I couldn't do it. So I was out after a few nights of doing that. Although it was fun to go hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
It was too much torture upon my heart. I felt so bad.
Darlene's face reminded me of in My Cousin Vinny with Marissa Tomei when Joe Pesci says that he was going to go and shoot a deer. Do you remember that part?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Well,
I don't think I could. Unless I had to for my kids to eat or something. Then
Right.
do whatever it takes. But
Just imagine the little deer walking through the woods, stopping to get a drink
of water.
And bam!
Gone.
Do you think that deer really cares what kind of pants you were wearing?
We love that show. I love that show. I love Marissa Tomei.
Well, that's in your neck of the woods, Connie. That was filmed in Alabama.
Oh, serious.
That's okay. That's okay. But look, talking about coon hunting. My grandfather was a coon hunter, and all of my cousins in the Beulah area, in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they still do coon hunting, but they did. But you know, I have a Bonnie. She's this fat and she's beautiful, and I just no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I can't kill anything that I think is kind of cute. Like I said, unless I had to, you know. But zombie apocalypse starts, and I got to be doing what I need to do to keep my kids fed. Then I'll do whatever it takes. But I can't do it. I'll leave that to my man. He wouldn't care.
We have a problem, and I live, like I said, I live in the city, but we have 27 packs of coy wolves.
Wow.
And they literally are sometimes at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll be sitting here if I can't sleep, and they'll be walking up almost to my patio. And I'm like, I said, listen, I'm gonna be getting a 22 soon, and I'm gonna be like, this guy. I'm gonna be popping them off from the top of my patio. You know?
Yeah.
I was just sitting there looking at them.
No, because they're looking for food, and they're trying to eat dogs, and they're trying to hurt people.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're wild animals. What else do you kind of expect?
Are they wolves or are they coyotes?
They're coy wolves. They're a blend.
Oh.
They're what?
They're
like
a mixture. Yeah.
They're both.
They're both.
They're both. How? I didn't know they could crossbreed
or something.
Yeah, it's a coy wolf. That's what they're called. Yep.
Good morning, Jana. Rebecca says she got burnt yesterday on her little.
Yeah, I know.
Good morning, Gianna.
Hey, Joy.
And good morning, Joy. Gianna, I even sent you a invite this morning in case you wanted to come on.
And we need to get Joy in here too.
Joy is awesome. I was talking to her the other day. I might have her on our show too. She is very inspiring, and I like her vibe. I think she's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Well, that's what we're going to have to do. Joy, are you on my Facebook? Because if you are, I could always throw the link into Messenger like I do everybody else.
She does her little, what is that called that you do around 6 o'clock? I can't remember what you call it, Joy, but her little like nightly call-in show. She always has something inspiring to talk about, which is cool.
Rebecca's following us now. Listen, look what she wrote.
You did all them left turns. That's why you're my best friend. You like them left turns, don't you? I like your left turn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Derek turned me on to the world of the internet and NASCAR. Who knew? This is how behind the times I am. I didn't know I could watch NASCAR on my computer. So yesterday, I was like, Derek watched, helping me try to figure it out, and I was just, my birthday, I could see him. I'm like, there's Joey Logano right now. I'm watching him. He's like, I know, Kim.
Like you're sitting in Joey's lap, racing around the track. She's like, I know. Every time he walks his head, she thinks she's waving at him.
I was all excited about it because we have antennas, so there's a lot of times that like even if the weather is kind of bad, we won't get a bunch of channels. We only get a couple of them anyways, so they don't always show the NASCAR races. So some weekends I miss it, but now I'll never miss them.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Excited about that. NASCAR is
There's this fancy new thing called the internet, honey.
I know, right? I just got Wi-Fi literally not even a year ago. I literally just got Wi-Fi. I was running my eBay business from my phone with no Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a little behind the times. I'm a little movie deprived too, and even show deprived. Like living up in the mountains, we didn't have, or even when I lived in Kansas, you know, there you didn't watch anything on the TV because you didn't get a single channel in. So I was more being outside rather than sitting in front of the TV. I guess that's not such a bad thing, but I'm a little deprived in watching movies and shows and stuff like that. So
what is this movie that you speak of?
Yeah, we literally got Netflix like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something, and that was, man, I binge watched Netflix for like 2 weeks straight.
See, we don't watch regular TV. We watch Netflix, but Kevin is watching the World Series of women's softball tournament.
That was been nuts.
Yeah.
When last? Yeah, or Oklahoma.
Huh?
I think Oklahoma won last night, though.
I know they beat. I think they beat Alabama.
Yep. So today is Oklahoma versus Washington. UCLA for the championship.
But other than that, we really don't watch regular TV. He might come home and turn on whatever channel has Andy Griffin, and then it has MASH. But then we'll watch Netflix, and I don't know how many times we've watched Dexter on Netflix. Sons of Anarchy on Netflix. And there was another one, and I told him it was Breaking Bad. We've got to find something, some kind of comedy. I said, after coming off those 3 series that were very graphic and everything, I said, we got to find something uplifting.
Next week it starts again.
What?
Stranger Things.
Yes, I love that.
I love that. Now, being from the 80s, that brings back everything. That's like so us, you know.
It is so cute. You guys, I was on last night. I had somebody message me, and I was back and forth talking to him, and through Messenger. And you know, I told him, I said, you know, I sent the link. I said, you really need to watch my show and see what you think. And I said, I would really love to interview you one morning. You know, on the show. Yeah. I said, he got hurt in the military. So he got a honorable discharge because he was wounded.
Oh, you talking about The Village?
Huh?
The Village?
No. This guy I know personally.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I told him, I said, you know, basically our show is about people that are homebound or people that have disabilities and stuff. And I said, but we try to be positive and accepting. And I said, and he also, you know, has PTSD. But I told him, I said, you know, I would love for you to come on the show. And I said, even you can just watch it a few times to see what we do.
Yeah. I wonder if he's watching now because.
You know, he may be because he can't work. He's on disability because of, and he just had back surgery. He told me he just had back surgery.
Well, if you're watching, thank you for your service, and you and I are going through a lot of the same things. So, if you ever want to talk, Darlene, you let him know. He can talk to me too.
I will. And he's younger. He is maybe in his 40s, maybe. Yeah. 40s.
Hello. Hello.
So that's why I'm saying I really think that he would enjoy this. You know, he's got 3 kids. The youngest is about 10 now. The little girl's about 10. So he has a son that's, you know, done moved out, and another son is probably about 12, 13, 14, something like that. So he's single. So I told him.
There's a song I want you to listen to. You have to watch the video.
Okay.
The song is called Earth.
What?
Earth, like planet Earth.
Okay.
And it's by Little Dicky. Lildicky.
Okay.
You'll get a kick out of it, but he does it's about the earth and about how God created everything, but he does get a little offsided there, but you'll get a kick out of it because the video, it cost him almost $7 million to make this video.
Whoa.
But it's LizzAnn, you would love the video. The video is so freaking cool. It's so cool, but it's just the artwork and everything that they did. It's a lot of claymation and all that type of stuff. And you would really like it. The song you might not like, but the way the song is just put together, it's so funny. It's great. I mean, because he talks about cows and why is a zebra? Why am I a zebra? Nobody knows what I do if I'm a horse or I'm. And so it's just the way that it's great. He goes, I'm a cow. You drink milk from my tits and stuff like that. Like just funny stuff. But the way it's life. It's how life is, and how we're destroying the world.
Yeah, we are stewards of this world, and
well, I'm going to say this, and you guys know I always put out there, and it's on my what my show is about. Biblically, I think we're seeing a lot of stuff that it does talk about, and you know it says in the last days. What is it? There's a song about a loaf of bread costing as much as gold.
Right.
And you know, with all this rain, Casey showed me the weather map. All the rain, and the crops aren't being. They can't plant the crops and stuff. And I'm like, we have taken, you know, it for granted that it's easy to go to the grocery store and just get whatever we need.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But if these people can't plant, and either there's a drought or what do they call it when there's too much rain? A blight, or what do they call that?
I don't know.
But
I can't remember. Not here. We're getting too much.
Yeah.
We're supposed to, in the area I live in, Colorado, and even, you know, just the state above us, it's going to be more rain than usual. We had the least amount of moisture on record last year, and now we have the most amount of moisture on record.
Wow.
So it's not good for crops to be flooding like that. You know,
and then Darlene showed on Facebook another levee has, you know, broken.
Yep.
So good morning, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. Now another one that I really, and this was really, I used to love reading, and somebody that I knew really well said, I need you to read these books. There's 13 books in the series. 13. He says, I know that means that you think that's a lot. There's 300 pages in the books. He said, you go through 12 books within a week. That's how quick these books are. And the books are the Left Behind series by Tim LaHaye.
Yes, those are excellent.
Yes,
Oh
I read those years ago.
Yes.
Oh my God! I mean, that he literally puts you right into the story.
Yes.
Yep.
People, if you haven't read them, guys, anybody that's in the chat, read those books from beginning to end. Don't skip any books, because it just, I've never seen a book.
Fiction, it's really oh man, something else.
I even got the teenage version of the books.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And for my kids, like,
Yep.
to read. And I'm going to tell you, I read through every one of those too,
Yep.
from a teenager's point of view of
Right.
being left behind and what they had to do.
Mhm.
But technology is here.
Right.
I mean, drones, being able to see through houses, being able to
Yep.
do heat sensing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just look at it, we're supposed to look at every day as our last day.
Right.
Because my last day could be today.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Each of us could have, just like Destiny with her spleen,
Yep.
aneurysms, anything could take us at any moment. So nobody, and that's what in the Bible it said, nobody knows,
Right.
the time or the place that he will come back.
Right.
But we still need to live our lives like today is my last day. Do you guys understand?
Our world, our individual world, could be at any time.
But we also have to understand technology is already here, you guys. All the things that's going on, the weather patterns and all this stuff is already here.
Yes.
And it's set in motion.
Yep.
And God is pouring out his spirit in a way that you can just type in preachers, or you can type in church or whatever in YouTube and watch all you want.
True.
Because the spirit is being poured out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, there's bad things on the YouTube. You can find bad things anywhere.
Exactly.
Right. Yep.
But there is a whole lot of God and Jesus being put out on the internet.
That's true.
Yep.
Same way with Facebook. People say, well, I had to come on Facebook. It got too negative. But then, if it's too negative, then, don't go to looking at people's negativeness. Don't look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Put out positive, and that'll
there's so much positive stuff on Facebook. Go to that.
Yep.
Fine. And, well, we're back. Adam's back home.
Well, time check is 10:30 now. So I don't know if you want to keep on going until 11, or if you want to take a break.
I think we'll do a 30-minute break, and that way that gives me time to get set up in church. And so 11 o'clock, you guys, and we're still, Casey finished up Matthew, so we'll be in what, babe?
Mark is what he said.
Mark.
What?
Gertrude? That's not very nice.
Yeah, I'm going to delete it.
Thank you.
Very nice.
No, because I have a lazy eye. Wait, is this one?
I don't really have a lazy eye, but
I mean, heck, you're talking to somebody. I mean, you're talking to a panel of people that I'm blind in my left eye, and Derek, you're blind. What, in your right eye?
In my right eye. So
yeah. So that's okay. You know what? That's what we are. We are misfits. We have broken parts. What can we say?
Yep.
We have broken parts. One has a battery. I won't say who. One has a battery. One person has 50 staples now, and I'm part zombie, so I don't know. LizzAnn hadn't told hers yet, but
I have this missing tooth.
okay.
I got
This
it.
missing tooth that drives me nuts.
She's got the Michael Strahan look.
You know,
See, Joyce said we're all broken in many ways. You know, I said we're not broken, we're cracked.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. We're
Yep.
fractured.
We're cracked, and we love our cracks and creases and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So you know what? If you want perfect, you better go. You know, look somewhere else. We love our imperfectness. Casey's tattoo.
Embrace it. We embrace it.
Yep.
Casey's tattoo across his back is humongous.
Mhm.
And across it says perfectly flawed.
Yep.
Because he always felt like he was flawed, and which I told him he wasn't. He was beautiful, still is. So, you know, we are all perfectly flawed.
Yep.
Correct.
Everybody
And that
wants
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
That is
Destiny.
the Savior.
They have to staple you.
Yep. So don't forget to listen to that song before Mass, because you guys will appreciate it. It'll lift your spirits up, and you'll have fun listening to it.
Can somebody throw the link out there?
Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. I don't want it to screw up everything.
What's the song I can do it if you can't?
Yeah, it's Earth by Little Dicky.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No, I mean throw up the Porch Church Network link.
Oh,
No, you said the other thing, the song.
Okay.
You done whatever.
Casey said, well, we're good for a few minutes. Casey hadn't said it up yet.
You know, she feels like the Bride of Frankenstein. Destiny does.
Well, you know,
No.
Destiny, I'm going to. I don't have the book in here, but I'll have to send you a picture of something that I drew for my daughter years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And okay, the girl with the hat is beautiful. Beautiful. And you can have your own opinion. But
people are mean today, aren't they?
Yeah. You know, you guys.
People, the trolls are on high today, and that's one.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad, and that's all right. People can have their own opinion. Trolls, I'll take the hate. I take it as a compliment that people are that jealous, so they got to make a comment. You know,
There you go.
Bad.
But of all people, my Kimmy.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it for real. It doesn't bother me none. I've got haters my whole life, man. A few haters in here. You're gonna go out of your way to insult somebody on a live when your behind is hidden, you know, hiding behind a screen, not on camera. That says a lot about you. That you're gonna be that much, you know, of a D-bag to make comments behind a camera. Woo, what a scary bully, right?
Yep, exactly.
Well, that's like the first time I got a troll. I just laughed. I'm like, I'm bona fide. I finally got a troll on my channel.
Yeah,
I'm bona fide.
You must.
And then somebody said, your voice really annoys me.
Oh my goodness.
And then I laughed again, and I'm like, okay, I'll take that too. As long as you know.
People are going to go out of their way to insult you, seriously, from behind their laptop screen or whatever it is that they're on. That's really kind of sad. Really.
Yeah, it is.
Says a lot about them.
Yeah.
They're extroverts.
Well, you know, you can be an extrovert and not be a dick, really.
Most of them are.
Language, but
yeah.
It don't bother me none.
Not anymore. Doesn't bother me much anymore. I've got to do all beat. I had an imposter, so
I know that was crazy. What was it? But that was on
Ryan's channel,
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Did they ever figure out who that was?
Nope.
People are crazy.
Yep.
Crazy is right. Those were some good races on Friday night.
Oh wow.
Thank you very much.
Over a rude opinion though.
Somebody get her again because I don't know who Nene is. So undoubtedly they're like together.
Yep. They're best friends, so it looks like.
Yeah. Good vibes. And Adam, he's setting it up now. So if you want, well, yeah.
Yep.
Rolling in the church, positive vibes, folk. Amen.
Throw the church out there, and if they come in there, if you guys will just help squash the trolls, so we won't have negativity.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna be like I said. I have to go get my son, but I'll be back in. It probably I'll just be like 20 minutes late to church, probably.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
But I'll be there.
All right.
I'll be on troll patrol.
I always say be there or be square.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Huh? Wait.
Oh,
Casey said it will be 11:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that works better because then I really will be back in time for
There you
that.
go. Yep.
All right, because
I'll try
so
to make
he
it.
said I could. He said I could stay off unless you guys just wanting to jump off. I mean, he says I can stay on.
Everybody's already leaving.
Huh?
Everybody's already saying bye. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll give me enough time then. All right. I love everybody.
Bye.
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 Y'all have a blessed day.